Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly spirit reading from November 2nd to the 9th. And I just got this whole spirit download, but you could be really feeling a lot internally. And it is going to be feeling like you're in a chrysalis. And they were saying, just soak up in the juices. You are going to emerge forever changed. And literally, you can feel the changes right now happening within you. There's a lot that's going to be released, never to be coming back again, internally and externally. And that's part of the cleansing that we're feeling. They also called it exercising more spirit. There was a lot coming through leading up to this about how we're using more of our higher self. And part of being in this chrysalis, excuse me, is tapping into more of our higher self and almost incorporating more of our higher self into the things that we do in our actions, reactions. And you're going to start feeling that a lot. If you imagine yourself in a chrysalis, almost as a butterfly changing into a butterfly, there's a lot that's changing and letting go, coming up and out to let go, and then you're going to emerge into a butterfly, but you yourself are going to be using more of your higher self. And it's really powerful, the changes, because that's what we're seeing externally in the world around us as well. Because as we emerge using more of our higher self with more light, um, and less fear, less doubt, but more freedom, more lightness, more clarity, more of our higher selves. There's almost no words for what I'm getting. But that's what we're doing, the internal job now, and the external is going to be reflecting those changes. So this could be a very messy time because there's a lot coming to light. There's a lot that's going to be washed away. But make no doubt about it, we are so elevating, and you're going to see the evidence of this in your external world. But you can feel the changes. And I think this is the starting from the 2nd to the 9th as we go into November, where in your day to day, you're actually going to start feeling different. You're going to actually start holding your own in a different way than you've ever before. And it's not just for this week, but going forward. It's like this, almost despite what the world around, you can manage to get through it with more faith, with more strength, with more solidarity. Like you feel more intact. There's a strength here. Like I keep on saying, there's divine support and backing for this. So you're almost getting fueled to make it through this time, empowered through your divine connection. So again, I don't advertise my channel. If you're finding these videos, you understand the words that I'm speaking. Not many do, because you have to have already had a life experience that you even understand what I'm saying. But you're feeling this internally, and you're seeing the evidence of this externally, that a lot is going to be washed away. A lot is changing, and not just externally it looks messy, but internally too. You could finally be letting go of things that were obstacles for you, even if it was just a mindset or a belief about yourself. There is a confidence, and it's not an ego confidence, but it is a strength in your, almost your divinity. What it's almost getting back to the purity of yourself, and we've contaminated it along the way, but that contamination is being released. So you're coming back to the pure strength of your divinity, the truth. We're coming back to the core of truth, of love, of divinity. And so it gets very messy when we're cleansing out, trying to get back to that internal job and external job. But that's what we're seeing. This is such a big transformation. This is such a changing. And they're saying it during this time in this chrysalis, you can feel the changes. It's quite extraordinary. And so this week, this is what they want to bring up, and they kept on going back to, it's exercising spirit. How are you exercising spirit? How are you exercising your higher self more in your everyday? Is it getting through these days with more faith and trust? Is it holding your own through the changes with more faith and trust, knowing that you're going to emerge a butterfly and so is the world? Like, what are you almost holding on to during this time? And bravo to you, because that's an exercise in spirit. So this is almost like a commentary. This is almost like a summation of what we're living through internally and externally that they wanted to bring forth. And it's just beautiful. And there are almost no words to it. So you're feeling this already. This is only confirming what you're feeling and what you're almost how you're getting through this time, because you know this already. So let's get into the 2nd to the 9th. We're going to tap into, just if you're new, we're going to tap into the Archangel Messages for the week. We're going to tap into the energy. We're going to tap into Goddess guidance. We're going to tap into what to surrender. We're going to tap into messages from heaven, from loved ones passed on, and spirit guides, and our guardian angels. So I'm talking a little low because it's so early in the morning and people are still sleeping. But let's tap into the 2nd to the 9th. And it's kind of beautiful because they keep on saying in all the spirit readings, congratulations for how you're getting through this time. Congratulations for holding your own. Congratulations for having faith and trust over fear and doubt. Congratulations, for being everything that the world is not right now. Congratulations for focusing in on what you're doing and not being so concerned with what everybody else is doing. Congratulations for getting through this with the lightness of spirit. And all of that, knowing what's important. Really, it's just so much that I don't even have words for. But they recognize the efforts. They recognize how far you've come. They recognize and they know everything. And we have such backing and support has been coming through for this time. And you could find in your life that you stumble on things that really just are there for you when you need it. And I feel like Spirit is divinely putting you in place to things that re-inspire you or keep you empowered or keep you in faith and trust over, drowning out the noise of the world. You're going to find that. And it's very divine. I have goosebumps when I say that, but it could almost feel like miraculously something comes in your ears or your eyes to be like, yes, we're here. We're planting this in front of you so that you trust the path you're on. Stay empowered, stay linked to your higher self, stay divinely connected. Just keep going, step by step. And you're going to feel that on a personal level as well. So to the 2nd to the 9th, let's get into the Archangel Messages from the 2nd to the 9th, and then we'll get the rest of the messages. Overall, weekly spirit reading, November 2nd to the 9th, the Archangel Messages. What are the Archangel Messages for love and support and guidance, what the journey is going to feel like, 2nd to the 9th. Exhale all that we're trying to put on. These messages, clear out and receive. We have the Knight of Ariel. This is going for things in the physical. This is us moving on things in the physical, and we are looked after by Spirit. Okay, so when you're going forward, moving on things in the physical, you have to know that you are loved, divinely backed, and supported from Spirit. The Archangel Messages, there is so very much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, and you're being watched over by someone kind. There's things for you to do, and they're relying on you. Even in the Akashic reading, it came out that they're using you at this time. You're part of divine energy at this time. If you feel inspired, you move forward. Any idea you have, you move forward. This is moving forward. You have things to do, things to accomplish in the physical. This is why they're empowering you, and they're showing you sign symbols, messages along your path to keep you riding that horse and moving forward on the things you're supposed to do, work on, and there's a lot to accomplish. So you're moving in the first week of November on things you are to do in the physical. And there is a lot for you to do, a lot to accomplish. Be very detailed about it. You're moving forward. We have the 10 of Gabriel. This is when there could be stress, and this is what they are coming through with backing, love, and support for. This is when you have stress, you're doing so many things. This is 10 of Wands. So you could feel like there's maybe too much to do, or you're putting undue pressure on yourself, or even others are putting pressure on yourself. But they're saying to relieve the burdens. So here we have ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. We literally got in a spirit pick-me-up reading that the divine is bringing in helpful people to you to lighten your load and your stress. You're working too many hours, or you're trying too hard to please others. So when you're going forward in the physical, try and relieve, how can I say the word? Release the stress, release the burden, release all that. So that is part of what they were making me say in the beginning. Tap into more of your higher self. Hand over your worries, your doubts, your fears, what you're working on to the angels. You don't have to carry the load all on yourself. Don't try too hard to please other people or overwork or force things to happen. Lay down your worries, your burdens. That's a clear message. Don't put too much on yourself the week of the 2nd to the 9th. Relief. Give yourself relief. Queen of Ariel, because you got to stay in your power in the physical on the things that you are going to accomplish. This is the Queen of Ariel. Again, you're very much in your power. They want you to be in your power in the physical. And this is a very nurturing card, and it's also nurturing others, but also nurturing yourself and creating the abundance you seek within your environment, within your home, within your work, and you're moving forward on those things that are going to bring in more abundance. And here we have nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, and it's practical, wise advice. But you are to nurture yourself and those you love, and you're creating beautifulness. You're creating more abundance. Be in your power with that. And that's where you're, second to the ninth, you're concerned with moving forward, accomplishing things that bring more abundance into your life, that bring what you want to see into your life in the physical. Don't be so stressed out or overstress yourself about it. Hand that over to your angels, your guides. There's plenty of hours and time in the day. Don't be stressed. Don't allow others to stress you out either. Stay in your power has been a recurring message. You're in your power to create more of what you want in the physical. Keep going forward, moving on things that. Do the work, um, slow and steady. You know, it's like no need to rush. The Knight of Ariel is not a fast-moving horse. It's not the knight. Slow and steady, not stressed. Release the burdens. You're bringing more in the physical. So there's something about really not being stressed about it or letting go of needlessly worrying or doubting or filling in the blanks as you're riding on this horse, doing what you need to do to bring in what you want in the physical. Be really kind and nurturing to yourself when it comes to stress or, stress or feeling that you have too much to handle. Just hand it over. So we have the sirens in the back. That's help. I feel like that's help to the rescue. It's not all on you. It's not all on you. You know, don't make yourself, it's almost unwell to be stressed. So that's why they always say, like, hand over your doubts, your fears, all of that. Just keep moving steadily and doing what you know you are to do. And it's bringing more in the physical. And stay in your power. So anything that's disempowering, hand over, basically. Okay. Yeah. We've been getting the Three of Michael over and over. This is heartbreak, disappointment. The times have been just heartbreaking. Personally, in the world today, everything else, this card keeps coming out. This is what we're moving out from. This is you moving out of the heartbreak and the disappointments that we've all been living with. You have to move forward on your knight here, on the horse, and you're bringing in more abundance, and you're accomplishing a lot, moving past the heartbreak, the disappointments, and they're literally saying, release the past. Know that you will grow from this situation, and time heals all wounds, and you have backing and love and support to do that. We're moving on that night to get us out of the heartbreak, to get us out of the disappointments, to get out of, we're making it better. We're doing all we can to make it better. In the meantime, as you stay in your power, release everything that is disempowering. A lot of that is in our mind. But like they said in the beginning, we're tapping into more of our higher self. We're getting through this much better. Seven of Raphael is when there's so many choices and decisions, we could be overwhelmed. And this is the part of, don't be stressed out. If there are choices to make, decisions to make, if there's overwhelming things happening in the world also, it could be other things pulling at our energy. We're unclear of what choice to make. Always go by what is in your heart, and don't be overstressed at all. And don't be, this is what I'm getting. It's time to make a decision and be clear on what you want and take the action. It's a need for detoxification. There are two things in here. The detox, this is stress, so you want to detox. You want to hand it over to your angels if you're stressing out at all. There are decisions to make, but you know the right ones to make, and that's what you're moving on. You're going to be clear about what you want, especially when you're moving on the horse, moving on the things that you know you're here to move forward on, that are going to create more of what you want, that's getting you out of heartbreak and disappointment. So in the meantime, anything that's stressing you out at all, just hand it over. There's a lot about detoxification because they kept on saying our energy is so important now. What do you need your energy for? To move forward and bring things in the physical, things that you need to work on and accomplish. You need to be in your power as the queen, creating what you want in your life. So anything that's disempowering you, that's the detoxification. It could be stress and worries that you hand over. It could also be the outside world, outside influences. They kept on saying, keep releasing negative thoughts, toxicity, all of that. You have to keep doing that. To stay in your power, just say, moving forward, I'm bringing more abundance and what you want to see. Be clear on what you really want. Make decisions being clear on what you really want, and then that's all you need to do. Let go of the stress, let go of outside forces. Like they said, it's more of an internal. There could be a lot of detoxification, uh, if that's the word, detoxificationing, to get rid of anything extra that you're putting on yourself. The Ten of Wands, Ten of Gabriel, is like when that guy has all the wands on his back, and it could feel that we have the weight of the world, or the weight of decisions, and the weight of, and just release that. Just do what you can, um, in the physical, very detailed, very, moving steadily along, remaining in your power. It's getting you out of the heartbreak, disappointments, um, and the decisions to make. You know what they are, and make sure they're aligned to your heart. They're bringing in more of what you want, and that's what you're here for. So release all the extra stress, because it looks like it could be a very stressful week, and you got to keep relieving that. We have the Four of Gabriel. It is leading to stability, absolutely. It's leading to, I'm just feeling stability, security. I can almost cry from this card. So it's getting us out of the heartbreak and disappointments. Don't be stressed along the way. You're making the right decisions according to your heart. You're moving forward, bringing in more of what you want in the physical. Absolutely. Look at the stability here. Look at the happy home. This is what we're doing the work for. We're going from the heartbreak to this. And here, it's time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, and release yourself from burdensome situations. There could be a real release of the stress, the real release of what's been breaking our hearts. It could be the decisions that are made next week, the 2nd to the ninth, that really feel like we're coming into this place where literally it's time for a celebration. There are abundant rewards for hard work, and releasing yourself from burdensome situations. It's almost like being finally breaking free of the chrysalis that they were talking about. But it's leading to that. So you have to know when you're moving on your night of Ariel, when you're moving forward on the physical things to accomplish, do the decisions you're making align to your heart. It is bringing more of what you want in the physical. It's bringing that stability, rewards for hard work, bringing you out of the disappointments and the heartbreak. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's go right into the energy that we're dealing with, the 2nd to the ninth. What is the energy? Oh gosh, this came out right away. You're not going to believe it. It's door to value. Yeah, like what they were saying, when you're moving forward here, you have to be confident. You're going through these doors. This is the results from hard work. This is what's coming in. I mean, this is it in the card. It's time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. And that is this. So when you were moving forward in the physical, trying to get out of heartbreak, disappointments, making the right decisions, right? And it's getting you out of these really stressful situations, the burdens you've been carrying. It's bringing in literally hard work, rewards for hard work. And this could be from the value that you feel, the worth that you're feeling is going to be reflected back to you during the 2nd to the ninth. All the work you've been putting out. This is door to value you're walking through, so you could really see payoffs, rewards for hard work. And now I'm running out of juice, and I better not, because this is an amazing reading. So let's get into the goddess guidance. I'm going to skip around real quick. But this is so beautiful. I don't want to lose it. Again, Mercury's in retrograde, so all the electronics are not your best friend this week still, as you can tell as I'm hurrying through. Okay, we have, yes, blossoming. That's what it's going to feel like. Remember the chrysalis and emerging like a butterfly. We're rising up. We're blossoming. You're going to start to feel this, like rewards, door to value opening. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So when you're going forward, still moving forward, trying to accomplish in the physical, know that you're going through door to value. Hard work leads to great success. Literally, it's time for celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work are coming in. Remain in your power in the physical. You're just getting started. So through it all, have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Look at the rising. This is the rising that's happening. I mean, this is beautiful. This is going to be a really good week. You could see rewards for hard work finally. You could feel like you're making the right decisions and choices that are getting you out of heartbreak. The heartbreak here. Remain in your power. Remain. We're just getting started. Look at how we're ascending. They kept on saying we're emerging with more of our higher self. You're going to see door to value opening. You're going to see rewards for hard work. You're going to feel a blossoming. It's also an internal blossoming you're going to be feeling. I mean, that's what I was trying to say in the very beginning. So let's get right to messages from heaven so I don't get cut off here. So let's get messages from heaven. What do we need to keep in mind from loved ones passed on and spirit guides from the second to the ninth? As we're just getting started, we're going through doors to value. Hard work's going to be paying off. Yeah, this has been coming through over and over. We rejoice when you find love, and love comes in unexpectedly. Like they said, divine people and things are going to be coming in on this path. Once we get through this, divine things are going to be coming in almost unexpectedly. Things you didn't even expect. Good things are going to be coming in. It could be divine people coming in at this time, divine things coming together. But there's some good things coming in here. Just keep moving forward in the physical to accomplish things. And I love, it's like that Four of Gabriel, right? It's hard work leading to abundant rewards for hard work and the release of burdensome situations. Love is coming in. That's the second time we've gotten that card, so definitely you're on the receiving end. We have fun, and you too must enjoy yourself. This is happiness coming in here, so there could be real cause for celebration, like this card just pointed to before. There could be some good news, something to celebrate, or something good news the second to the ninth. That almost shows rewards for good work, I want to say, for what you're moving forward in the physical. It could feel like you're just getting started, emerging from the other side, from a chrysalis, like we're blossoming here. Door to value, and let us hug you. Close your eyes as we hold you close. This is loved ones, spirit guides. They're very close to you at this time. That's been coming through over and over again, but they're so close to you. So you could be getting real signs, symbols, messages. Like I said in the very beginning, they could divinely lead you to things, because talk to us, we're still listening. They hear everything, they know everything that's been going on. I've been getting that all the time. If you're talking to them in your mind, they hear you. So continue to do so. You could be getting answers that way. Trust what you're getting. I chills when I say that. So it's like you could be having a real personal conversation with loved ones passed on, your spirit guides, and they hear you. And yeah, find a way to bring harmony back into your life. Take the first step. What we're doing here is bringing more harmony and balance, and we're moving up the step. Remember, they said we're just getting started. It's going to feel like an emergence that we're accomplishing in the physical success, that literally doors to value, like what we want, is coming in, and it's literally rewards for hard work. So you keep moving forward. This is all physical. Queen and Knight, you're moving on things in the physical, right? You're bringing in more harmony and balance in your life. Keep remaining divinely connected, because it's going to help you relieve the stress, and it's going to help you make the right decisions that are literally going to open up these doors to value, and is going to get us out of this heartbreak. I know I go all over the place, but I'm hurrying. But this is what's coming in. It's all coming in. The stability that you want, the hard work paying off. Keep moving forward in the physical, in your power. It's just getting started. It's just getting started is what I'm feeling. Oh gosh, we have a prayer from the guardian angels. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. Remember, talk to us. We're still listening. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain my clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see the order. Thank you. That's what's getting us through this time. That's how we're emerging, really emerging like that. And they want us to continue that way. Even though good things are starting to come in, keep going that way. Be everything that the world is not. When you're divinely connected, you can see the peace, the order, and be the rising, because they need you. You are the star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you're a shining star. This is the internal changes that I was trying to express in the beginning. You're like in a chrysalis, all these changes, and you're going to emerge shining even brighter. discovering the divinity of you, that you are literally a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love, and love illuminates all things. Never forget, you're truly a shining star, and we're emerging. That's the worth and the value you're walking through. This is the accomplishments for hard work coming in. We're getting out of the heartbreak and disappointments, moving on things in the physical, staying in your power, making choices and decisions that are truly aligned to you, almost like with your higher self. Your higher self, I don't even have the words for what they give me. Um, that's how we're getting through this times. But these doors to value are opening, good things, rewards for hard work coming in this week, no doubt about it. One more guardian angel card, and we have positive change. What did I say? I started it with change. We're ending it with positive change. I have goosebumps. Dare to be different. When you're criticized, remember you'll never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. And again, it is us in the physical, in our power, making the choices and decisions, rising up in the fullness of all we are, that are planting and sowing the seeds of change. And this is again the second to the ninth. We're bringing in the positive change. So rise up like the star you are. Keep going for the positive change. You're bringing it in. Rewards. This is value for what you're doing. This is rewards for hard work. Release the stress or burdens. Hand it over. We've been through it. They know that. Remain in your power moving forward. You're bringing in what you want in the physical, and it's a rising. It's just a rising and a blossoming. And like this card said, we're just getting started. Let me just end it with this. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Keep moving forward on the physical, bringing in rewards for hard work. The doors to value are opening and things are coming in. They literally said, we rejoice when you find love, when you find rewards, when your hard work pays off. So it's starting to come in as positive change. This is pretty incredible. But hold your own. It is going to be a pace because there was somewhere in there, we're just getting started. So, but when you're divinely connected, you know that. So that's why this message felt very different. It feels like they're holding our hands through this positive change because we're in the process of it, almost like a chrysalis emerging like a butterfly. And here it makes sense what made me babble in the beginning. Have a great week of November, and we're just getting started with this blossoming. Take care. Bye bye.